Stock market collapse, investors panic as billions vanish. What happens next? The financial world was booming, investors were confident, and analysts were predicting record-breaking highs. The stock market was on an unstoppable rally, and it seemed like there was no end in sight. But then, everything changed. In just a matter of hours, the market plummeted, wiping out billions of dollars in investor wealth. What just happened? Is this just a temporary correction, or are we standing at the edge of a massive financial meltdown? Wall Street was certain. This was the perfect time to invest. Institutional investors were making massive bets, and the Federal Reserve signaled stability in the markets. But in the blink of an eye, boom, the collapse begins. Stocks are crashing, crypto is in a downward spiral, and even traditional safe haven assets like gold are losing their value. Is this just a dip, or is the global economy on the verge of a massive collapse? Let's break it all down. The latest economic reports just dropped, and the numbers are worse than expected. Inflation is still rising despite multiple rate hikes by the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve has made it clear. No interest rate cuts are coming anytime soon. The corporate earnings are falling short of expectations, leaving investors nervous. This set off a wave of panic selling, triggering a domino effect that sent the markets spiraling downward. But here's the part that no one is talking about. Hedge funds saw this coming. While everyday investors were busy buying into the hype, institutional traders started unloading their stocks days before the crash. Is the system rigged? The biggest companies in the world are taking the hardest hit. Tesla is down 9%, demand for electric vehicles is slowing. Apple has dropped 7%, supply chain disruptions and declining iPhone sales. Nvidia just crashed 11%, the AI bubble may finally be bursting. But here's where things get really concerning. Crypto is not safe either. Bitcoin just crashed below $50,000, dragging the entire crypto market down. Ethereum, Solana, and Cardano are seeing double-digit losses. Even gold and oil, which usually perform well during downturns, are falling fast. This is not just another market dip, this is a sign that investors are running for cover. So, what are the experts saying? JPMorgan warns, this could be the beginning of a long-term market downturn. Goldman Sachs predicts, we may not see a recovery until the Federal Reserve shifts its monetary policy. Elon Musk tweeted, liquidity is drying up, be very careful. If these predictions are correct, what does this mean for you? Should you hold on, buy the dip, or sell everything before it gets worse? If you own stocks, your portfolio is bleeding. How do you recover? If you are planning to invest, is this the golden buying opportunity of the decade, or are you walking straight into a trap? The next few weeks will be critical. The Federal Reserve may be forced to react, but will they cut rates soon enough? The governments worldwide are monitoring the situation closely, but will they step in and take action? Or is this the beginning of a prolonged bear market that could last for years? The warning signs were there, did we ignore them? It's easy to blame the Federal Reserve, inflation, or interest rates, but let's be honest, the warning signs were there for months. Stock valuations were at all-time highs, tech companies were trading at insane price-to-earnings ratios. The AI boom had gone too far. Investors were betting on companies with zero profits just because they had the letters AI in their name. Crypto was being pumped again. NFTs were making a comeback, meme coins were skyrocketing, and people were taking huge risks with leverage. We've seen this before. This is exactly what happened in 2008 and 2000 and even in 1929. The market always repeats itself, and yet people never learn. So, what now? What should you do right now? If history tells us anything, panic selling is usually the worst move you can make. But sitting still and hoping for a recovery is not a strategy either. If you're an investor, this is the time to reassess your portfolio. If you're trading, risk management is more important than ever. If you're in cash, is now the time to buy? Or is it still too early? A crisis creates opportunity, but only for those who are prepared. So here's the big question. Is this just a temporary pullback, or are we heading into a full-blown financial crisis? Will the Federal Reserve step in, or will markets have to find their own bottom? And most importantly, how can you protect your money right now? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you buying the dip or selling everything? Like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you do not miss the next market update. And stay informed, stay ahead, and stay prepared for what's next.